I spent 100 days trying to make money with affiliate marketing. Before this, I had already failed at surveys, e-com, and dropshipping. My desk was cluttered, my tabs were endless, and I had $0 in my account from my side hustles. This was my last shot, and I promised myself I'd stick with it for 100 days. Day 1, I opened a notebook and wrote down niches. I crossed out weight loss, crypto, and fashion because they felt too crowded. I circled AI tools and productivity apps because they were growing, and I already used some of them. Day 2, I bought a cheap hosting plan and installed WordPress. The site was plain, white background, black text, no personality. Day 3, I hacked together a logo in. By day 7, I had written my first blog post about a note-taking app. It was messy, way too long, and full of jargon. Day 10, I published a second post, this time a review of Jasper AI. I barely knew what I was doing, but I hit publish anyway. Day 14, I had 3 posts up, but not a single visitor. I sat staring at the screen, refreshing every hour, and felt that sinking feeling that I had wasted time again. Day 20, I wasted half a day changing fonts and button colors, thinking maybe design was the problem. Of course, it wasn't. Still zero traffic. By day 25, I almost quit. I remembered how many other projects had ended the same way, but the challenge rule was no quitting before 100 days, so I forced myself to keep going. By day 30, the site had 3 posts, an about page, and a contact page. It looked cleaner, but no one was seeing it. My income bar was still frozen. Day 31, I stopped trying to write from scratch. I opened Jasper and let it spit out messy drafts that I cleaned up. Suddenly, writing was faster. Day 35, I started using Surfer SEO. It gave me a checklist while I wrote, use this keyword 5 times, add a header here, add FAQs. For the first time, I felt like I wasn't guessing. Day 40, I learned basic keyword research. I used free tools to find terms like best AI writing tool for beginners that people were actually searching. I made a spreadsheet with 10 of these to target. By day 45, I had 5 posts published. My writing wasn't perfect, but it was finally organized. Still, the site was quiet. Day 50, something changed. I started answering questions on Quora and Reddit. I didn't spam, I just gave real answers and linked my blog when it fit. That week, I saw my first 100 visitors total. The traffic graph had a tiny bump, no longer flat. When I checked my affiliate dashboard, I saw one lonely click. It wasn't money, but it was proof that someone, somewhere, had read my post and cared enough to click. Day 55, I fell into the comparison trap. I watched YouTubers bragging about 5-figure affiliate income, and my little one-click result looked pathetic. I almost deleted the site, but I reminded myself they had years of work behind them, and I was only 55 days in. Day 60, I pushed forward. I had 8 posts by now, each one better than the last. I added Canva banners to break up the text and make the site look more professional. My traffic chart showed small but steady growth. For the first time, I was feeling quite confident. Day 71, one of my review posts got indexed by Google. I typed in the keyword and saw my site sitting on the second page. That tiny win felt huge. By day 75, I had steady search traffic flowing in. By day 80, I hit 200 visitors in a week. Then it finally happened. I checked my affiliate dashboard and saw my first commission, $47 from a software signup. I stared at the screen for 5 minutes in shock. Day 85, I doubled down. I wrote 3 more posts that week, bringing my total to 12. Each one targeted a keyword from my list. By day 90, my traffic passed 400 visitors, and my income bar ticked past $100. By day 95, I had 3 commissions total, around $180 earned. Not life-changing money, but real, in-my-account money. 15 posts were live. The site was getting 500 visitors total, and the process finally made sense. Day 100, I looked back. When I started, I was slumped at my desk, drowning in failed projects, chasing quick wins. Now I had a working site, consistent traffic, and my first commissions. No, it wasn't $500 yet, but the path was real. If you're burned out from side hustles that go nowhere, give yourself the same challenge. 100 days. Pick a niche you care about. Publish useful posts every week. Share them in communities without spamming. Track your results, but don't obsess over daily numbers. By the end, you'll either have proof it works or a clear decision to pivot. Either way, you'll be miles ahead of where you started.